it's not necessarily like what the game's been like in the past couple years, you know, how much better Georgia Tech's gotten. So really, like, just not to sleep on them and just take this week serious.
Looking forward to see EJ Lighty,
Yeah.
for the guys, and just your relationship, and what will be like seeing him on the opposite sideline wearing those colors.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see him. You know, me and EJ, we was real close, so we still close, but we were just excited to see, you know, what he was gonna do like Friday, and then just moving forward in general. You know, real happy to see him getting a chance to play.
Smael, I'm just wondering, when did you find out Saturday night that you guys were going to be in the SEC game, SEC championship game? Did you even realize that that was a possibility on Saturday? And then, what, if any way, I think I know how you're going to answer this, does that change anything that has to do with Friday's game?
I mean, I knew it was a possibility. I just didn't really think it was gonna happen. But I had like woke up in the middle of the night. I guess I couldn't really go to sleep, so like I got on my phone and didn't see it then. So I was surprised, you know, but really excited, you know, blessed to have the opportunity. But like you said, it don't really change nothing for this week, you know. Just still focus on Georgia Tech. You know, we gotta get past them first.
Yeah, Frank Key hasn't exactly hid his disdain for the Georgia program. As a player, how aware are you of the comments that he's made about, you know, how much this game means to Georgia Tech, and when an opposing coach makes comments like that, does that add a little extra energy, a little motivation to the prep this week?
Yeah, I see it. I don't really like pay too much mind to it though, but I feel like you're supposed to feel like that though with a rivalry. So, you know, how he feels, that's like, I guess it's warranted, you know, he's supposed to feel like that. But as far as like what it adds to the preparation, you know, it's still just, we still know it's a rivalry game, you know, whether he said that or not. So it doesn't really add anything, you know, we're still gonna prepare like we normally would.
Smael, for the senior class, I think it's the first time ever they would sweep in their careers Tennessee, Florida, and potentially Georgia Tech. You guys look back at the legacy that Kirby talked about after that game. What is the significance of that?
You know, it's real big, you know, especially with Georgia Tech, them being an in-state rival. So to be able to do that, it'll be big.
Smael, what do you see in Georgia Tech's two quarterbacks and the fact they use both those guys? What's worth stands out about how each of them play?
You know, it kind of adds like another dynamic, you know, to the offense. You know, two really good quarterbacks. Hank's King, how he's able to use his legs, and Philo, he got a real good arm. So it's just it just adds another dynamic to their offense, another thing to prepare for.
Smael, what do you think you guys as a defense need to clean up in terms of be better against the run this week after last week's game?
You know, really a lot. You know, it's not really one area specifically. I feel like we could do better in a lot of things, you know, as a whole, you know, just to get better as a defense. But like some of the big things that come off the head is tackling, and, just playing more discipline, you know, everybody being more job sound, you know, just doing the job, playing the role.
Can you talk a little bit about your journey this year? I'm sure it's not the way you anticipated your last year going here with that big chunk of games you missed in the middle and trying to stay healthy. How are you now, and then just how did that go during that interim where I guess you weren't sure when you might be back?
It's been crazy, but you know, it made me like a stronger person, and then I feel like it made me a better player. So yeah, it was just big, you know, being able to come back and then play for real. You know, I was really just excited to be back, just happy to be healthy, you know, just thankful for real.
Did y'all ever discuss shutting it down, you know, just
Shutting it down, nah, that was never really an option for me. You know, I knew I was gonna come back.
Smael, it looks like you're back to full speed, you know, from my vantage point. I mean, I don't know, was there a moment it clicked? I guess with this sort of injury, it can be frustrating not knowing when it's going to heal, but is there a time when you looked at yourself on film or just even felt that old guy was back?
Moment where it clicked. I mean, I was kind of down at first when I first found out about it, but since then though, like after like that little day, like I was really kind of like upbeat the whole time. Like I knew I was gonna come back to how I was, and then when it clicked that I was back, I guess Tennessee, you know, after going out there and playing, you know, I felt really good, you know, confident, like about like my health.
Did you talk to any other players that went through this? I'm sure this is somewhat of a common injury some guys have gone through.
Nah, not necessarily. You know, not really.
Another game where Chris Cole makes a big play as that
Yeah.
scoop and score. Just what have you seen from him this year and what he brings to the table?
I seen a lot from him, really. You know, I'm real proud of Chris. You know, like I say all the time, like as a freshman to be able to come in and like play on this defense is like really big. So to see the plays he's making, and to like see like what me in my head, what I think he's gonna be in the future. Like I'm really excited, you know, for him. But I'm excited for like a lot of the younger guys though, like especially in our room. Like we got Justin and Chris coming up. So to see how they grow, like I'm really excited for it.
What do you think of this game being on a Friday night? How does it affect your week if you're gonna try to do anything with the holiday?
Yeah, it was kind of like, I guess kind of like weird. I never played a game on a Friday. Or I guess since high school I have, but like in college I never played a game on a Friday. So it's just different. But as far as like what it changes, it kind of like speeds up like the game week. So kind of got to like crunch in like that day of preparation I was missing, kind of got to crunch it in and spread it in throughout the other days. So it just speeds up the game week.
We have another question for Smael. All right, Smael, thank you, sir.
Thanks, Smael.
Appreciate it.